the day the automobile was invented, coast-to-coast car rallies have been an American summer ritual. And while the police worry that rallies encourage speeding, most car enthusiasts also find them a great way to see the country.
We're in the middle of this field looking at cows, looking at us.
Enjoy unique camaraderie and show off their favorite rides.
What's up?
On this edition of True Life, you'll join dozens of car lovers who are banding together on a grueling 5-day rally from New Jersey to Los Angeles.
This is horrible.
They'll be trying their best to avoid breakdowns, run-ins with the law, and keep from getting lost.
Map out your route before you leave.
Be the first to travel 3,000 hard miles to the finish line.
Go!
Fun-loving friends Alicia and Kelly are the only all-female team in the rally. Will they prove to the guys they have the skills to lead the pack, or will navigation issues send them way off course?
Here's the deal. We've been lost since we started.
Recent high school grads Ed and Lee have been allowed by their parents to compete in the rally, as long as they don't get a speeding ticket.
They said if I do anything wrong, my baby right here is gone.
Can they keep their ride under control?
Hey, go, 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 go.
Or will they make a mistake and face the grounding of a lifetime?
Oh, man. It's rough.
Best pals Sonia, Peter, and Steven share a love for cars and are practically inseparable. Can their friendship stand up to the harsh demands of the road, or will it come apart at the first sign of trouble?
When I got back in the car, I was like, nobody touch me. Let go of me, Peter.
They're willing to endure 5 days of no sleep, wrong turns, and heavy fines just for the love of the open highway.
It takes a beating on you, it really does.
Who will come in first? Find out next on True Life. I'm rallying to LA.
We'll see you, boys!
My name is Sonia Cruz. I'm 23 years old. Ever since I was a little girl, my father used to take me down to the track and show me different races, from dragsters to funny cars. I had the need for speed in my blood. It runs in my family.
Totally awesome.
I've been doing modeling for 3 years at car shows. I really love it. I make a good living off of it. Hey, go, babes. Me, Peter, and Steven met 2 years ago at a car event. They are my two best friends in the whole world.
They had the same interests as me, and that's when I found out that all three of us had something in common.
Peter and I have been doing photography for a couple of years now. About a year after we met Sonia, and every weekend, week out, we're always together.
We are taking Steven's car across country in the AK rally.
I made several modifications to it in order to prepare for the rally. A lot of body work just for looks, because you gotta look good when you're cruising.
Steven's car is strictly for shows. He doesn't really bring it out anywhere. We've never taken it on this long of a journey. So we're hoping everything holds up and stays onto the car, but we'll see.
I can't wait to get to New York to see what all the kind of cars are like. Hopefully mine's the best looking.
I'm hoping Steven's car holds together.
My name's Lee Burrell. I'm 18 years old. I live in Swanee, Georgia. I just graduated from high school. I'm going to be attending Berry College in the fall. And one of the big things that I planned for my summer was going on the AK rally with my good buddy Ed. I've known Ed since the 7th grade. We played on the same basketball team.
As soon as I heard the idea, I was quite keen, wanted to find out a way to do it.
We were both interested, very much so, in cars. He's more the European sports car type of guy. I'm more the classic car, good looks kind of guy. Basically, at the heart of it all, we just have love for cars. Really fast cars.
You're going to pull and hold it.
Pulling and holding.
All right, release it.
Release.
My car, we decided, was not a good car to take across the country. A 1961 Impala SS would not go good. So Ed had the bright idea of getting an Audi S4.
This is slightly more than embarrassing.
I had some money left over since I got some scholarships for college, so that money went towards the car. I wanted something that was cheap, fast, and reliable.
So I'm really excited about going on the AK rally with Ed, but my parents kind of put one stipulation into it. They said if I get one ticket, they're gonna sell my 61 Impala, which is my baby. So I'm not too happy about that.
Did you get the wrong scanner?
No, this is the scanner. I promise.
When it came to driving, the point of having a police scanner is so that you can hear what the police are doing or if they're looking for speeders. I had never used a police scanner before, and Lee was useless figuring this out.
Some semblance of a voice.
I was a little nervous that we couldn't get the scanner working.
The scanner was useless because it took too long to program. We weren't good enough at it, so we decided that wasn't a viable option.
Hey, what's up, Kevin?
We're just trying to figure out how it works.
I'm gonna try my best not to get a ticket, but that's gonna be pretty difficult.
We are screwed.
Yes.
My name is Alicia Young Williams. I work at a marine lab in Chesapeake Bay, and I study blue crabs. I spend a lot of my time out sampling and looking for crabs. Another one! I guess I've always liked cars, and the group of guys I hung out with when I first learned to drive, they were into cars and they liked monkeying around and racing, so I just hung with a group and started driving with them. Whenever I get into my car and think about racing, always to beat boys, to think that girls can't drive.
Hello.
Where's Kelly?
He's tattooing at the moment.
My name's Kelly McMillan. I live in North Beach, Maryland. I'm a tattoo artist. I've been doing tattoos for 11 years.
Kelly and I met at a stoplight one day. She revved her engine and I saw her and we took off running. Ever since then, she's been one of my closest friends in the world.
Ready? I was like 17 or 18, and I used to drive this road every day that was 2 lanes, and I would always come to this one light. And 90% of the time, somebody would come up next to me and they would see a girl. And they would think, oh, yeah, it's some stupid girl. Watch me beat her behind. And the light would change and I would just dust them. And they used to get so pissed off. So that's kind of what got me into cars. The more boys I beat, the happier I got. Cool.
When we heard about HA Rally, we were just absolutely thrilled, and I think 2 days later we registered for it.
To prepare for the rally, we didn't really have to do anything. We had a brand new E46 M3.
The thing is, like, balls out fast, but I'm definitely more interested in getting out there and beating the competition. We figured we'd be one of the few girl teams that would be participating, and that guys were going to be expecting us to hang in the back and not be able to drive, and we were going to kick their asses.
Almost there, guys. 210, baby. Yay!
The night before the AK rally, on our way up to New York.
We're there. We need to leave in a couple hours.
We were running so late. Got there around 2:30 in the morning. We decided it was best for us just to sleep in the parking lot of the rest stop.
We're here at the starting point, way ahead of anyone else.
I'm tired. Just want to get some sleep now before everybody comes early.
Peter wasn't thrilled about it too much. I know Steven wasn't either, but it was just something that we were going to have to do because it would have been a waste of our money to go get a hotel room and stay sleeping there for a half an hour.
Okay, it's 4:47. We're not sleeping. We'll never go to bed.
I know, we can't.
Everyone, please report to the registration table.
We got to the parking lot on the New Jersey Turnpike rest area. We found a very frantic atmosphere.
But it should make it now. All right, now you have third driver, right?
I was excited about driving across the country, so it was now time to do that.
2 minutes. Thank you.
Everyone was pumped and running around, just really, really high energy.
We're off for a 1,200-mile trek to Memphis.
Welcome, everyone, to the 2004 inaugural AKA Rally. Thank you all for showing up.
They were giving us a little speech, not condoning speeding.
Don't break the law, don't speed.
Don't do anything dangerous.
Yeah, don't yell in Memphis, all right?
It was basically like game on, and everybody got in their cars and raced off.
What's up?
We're trying to get ready to go, and I look at Peter, and Steven's nowhere to be found. He's probably beaten right now.
I was in the bathroom, my team couldn't find me, and once I got out there, cars were leaving, cars were doing donuts, people were excited, and the rally went underway.
We'll see you, boys!
We were so excited when we took off. We were just flying down the turnpike. We were just going as fast as we could. Next thing you know, we're like, where are we? Where were we supposed to get off?
Map out your route before you leave.
We had this big MapQuest book that we were using to navigate. And of course, we're in the convertible, so everything's flying everywhere, and you couldn't see anything. And it was really difficult. So I think we spent about an hour just trying to get out of New Jersey. So that sucked.
Here's the deal. We've been lost since we started. So, we can drive, but navigation, however, is not our strong suit.
It was very embarrassing getting lost because here we are and we're saying, oh, we're girls, we're going to kick your ass, we're going to break all the stereotypes. And what's the first thing we do? Where are we? We got lost and can't read a map.
Well, let's make up some time.
It's the beginning of the rally, and we got behind.
What the hell does that say West Virginia? Oh, God.
All of a sudden, our GPS goes off route, and me and Ed are just looking at each other going, what in the world is this?
We have no idea where we're going, and everybody else is crazy ahead of us because they're idiots.
So finally, I'm looking at the map, the atlas, and we're going into Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
We missed some turn that I don't think was there.
Dude, we were supposed to go right here, and we went all the way up here to Pittsburgh and all the way back down, and we're only still right here.
I mean, 150 miles off route.
Can't believe we got lost with our GPS unit. Supposed to prevent people from getting lost. Everyone else is 30 miles from Columbus. They'll get there in like 15 minutes. This is horrible.
Steven and Peter were distracted, and I was trying to do a couple things in the back of the car. We got lost in Kentucky.
We were playing with a camera at one point. We weren't paying attention to directions, and I believe we missed an exit.
We were really far off of where we had to go. We kept going straight down. Kentucky would have ended up in Knoxville instead of Nashville.
And that was kind of like the point where, like, wow, we're probably not going to finish first or nowhere near first.
139 miles till Memphis. 18 hours driving, man. 18 hours.
We thought we were one of the last ones, but come to find out, after 17 hours straight of driving, we are in the lead pack.
We're in first. We're about 50 miles out of the hotel. We have our directions pretty good getting into the hotel, and so we just jet off towards the hotel. All right, we go Poplar Avenue West.
We see the Hilton. We start celebrating. We're in first place. We're in first place.
Hey, do y'all know how to get to the Hilton from here?
Lo and behold, we can't find the damn parking lot.
We're in first place. We got the exit, but we can't get to the hotel. There it is. Man, it's right over there.
All right, Ridgeway Center
That's
Parkway.
it, dude. That's it.
Finally, we pull in, and 4 cars have already got there. Oh, man, we were so mad. But me and Ed know that we were first place, and so does everybody else.
No, we were here, man. We were here.
We kind of got a taste of first place. We need to get in first place going to Dallas.
We were not last pulling into Memphis, and it wasn't a big deal, but at least no one would say, oh, you guys came dead last because you got lost.
We knew that we wasted way too much time on the way to Memphis, and we didn't want to do that again.
Are we last? I think we are. Yes.
It was disappointing that we weren't the first car.
It was definitely tiring. At that point, I was thinking to myself, would I be able to handle this whole trip?
That was only day one. We still had a long way to go.
As soon as Chris says we can go, we're going.
Day 2, Memphis to Dallas. It was really cool. We all got together that morning and everyone packed their car up at the same time and we poured over maps and everyone made sure they had the correct directions.
Once we figured out that we were doing well, that we had the potential to win, we decided we're going to get there first. So, Memphis to Dallas is going to be balls out the whole way, see if we can do it.
Are we going to New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico? We don't have that.
Toss the
We were a little disappointed the first day, but the second day we were just pure adrenaline. We just wanted to do everything as fast as we could and get there as fast as we could.
Let's go, let's go.
Before we left, we were concerned about one tire, so we decided to put some air in it, fix a flat, and we were hoping that it would make it from Memphis to Dallas.
All right, we're going. Everyone out.
I think we were maybe 3rd or 4th car pulling out to the parking lot. We just kept dodging traffic and a lot of the other cars got behind us.
Alicia and Kelly in the BMW M3. They are insane. I was just peeing in my pants.
Oh, you got it, go.
Especially 2 chicks. They didn't give a daggum about anybody or anything except getting in first place.
There's one car ahead of us. We passed that Audi that was keeping us back a little bit, so it's just us. We're rolling out.
We knew we had a low tire. We put the fix-a-flat in, but none of us were really freaking concerned about it.
There we were, a couple hundred miles into the trip, and my car starts to pull off to the right a little bit.
We pulled over and noticed that the tire was blown. Took the tire off and noticed the whole inside of the tire was torn. And lucky for us, for some strange reason in the middle of Arkansas, they have an import tire. At no point in time did we ever cross our minds that we shouldn't drive long distance with a fix-a-flat in the tire. Yay, tire's done. It definitely has been a rough time. We weren't expecting the roads to be so bad. It could have been worse. I mean, we could have blown the tire at one of our top speeds that we were going. And I know for a fact we probably could have totaled the car, or one of us could have got hurt really bad. Yeah, so cool.
It's 3:15. We're still in Arkansas. I'm just worried about finishing and not damaging my car more than it already is.
We were really scared at that point. We were taking our sweet time. That's pretty much why we decided that we were going to go speed limit and just ease on through to Dallas.
Better late than never.
It's the Tahitian chick.
Yeah, I know, dude. She's crazy.
We knew we were out front, but our radar detector never went off and went flying past this cop sitting on the side of the overpass.
We got pulled.
How you doing?
How are you?
You're pulling that lane too close when you came by me back here. I need to see your driver license.
Sure. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Come on back here with me.
Okay, so right now we're in Arkansas and we just got pulled over. Alicia is in the front of a police car right now.
He managed to give me a ticket for following too closely, which I could deal with.
Alicia's hanging out his window right now while I'm recording.
He was really cool about it, but it didn't get me out of the $125 ticket.
Okay, so Tom just passed us and Nick. We just watched like 10, 15 cars go past us while she's being pulled over.
This is our first ticket. We said to ourselves, crap, there's no way we're gonna make it. But we decided to try.
Let's see what we can do to catch up.
Right now we're in a pack of 6 cars.
We We thought we were doing excellent.
We're flying, dude!
We found out that the crazy girls in the M3 had gotten a ticket. So we thought maybe we have a chance to be first.
We're trying to beat these guys.
No, you don't go that way.
Yeah, you do, baby.
We meet up a lot of times. And we were counting cars as we passed them. 1, 2, we started catching up to rally people.
We knew that the girls were out there. Truckers were saying that there were 2 crazy girls in an M3.
Definitely in Texas. So we're about to hit that last exit going into Dallas.
We weren't sure exactly how many cars passed us, but we knew we passed other people.
The girls in the silver M3, we should have been ahead of them. They must have gone on a different road.
We're hoping they still get lost.
There it is. There's a beautiful building.
Somehow, some miracle, we pulled into Dallas.
Destination Hilton, Dallas.
What's up?
Who's ahead of us?
Nobody.
We went to Dallas place and that was a complete blast. We were really tired and exhausted and really wanted a shower, but we decided we'd sit on a bench and wait for other cars to pull in so we could gloat a little bit and be like, hi, we're here.
We're here, baby. You second?
If you gotta get beat by somebody, hey, why not get beat by 2 hot girls in the BMW M3?
You had to be flying. Honest to God.
We did roll in second. However, the girls got a ticket, and we didn't. Me and Ed rule the USA. We go fast, and we don't get tickets.
We got beat by the girls today.
But they look good, and they have a really, really fast car.
All right, man, let's go. We're gonna have a great day today. I can feel it in my bones. We are excited about the Dallas to Albuquerque trip. I mean, we had the best day ever yesterday. No tickets, no problems with the car. We're killing everybody.
We heard that if you go west through Texas, there's a lot of roads with a lot of cops and a lot of construction, but we'll see.
Coming in here, it was like 2 roads. We just kind of flew in, no big deal. But this time, the directions, there's a lot of turns, there's a lot of exits, so I'm a little scared.
The big day 3 debate was how to get from Dallas to Albuquerque.
These are all small towns, and I don't know, there's going to be a lot of cops. If we're not the first people to go through, then we'll get stopped the whole way.
I was talking to Alicia, and she kind of concurred with me that the bigger roads that were straighter would be easier to make better time on, even though it's going to be considerably longer.
We're just going to try and stay on the major roadways as much as possible.
We'll be in first and second with the girls in the M3 today. I called it.
Get the MapQuest up and running. We knew we had a bad day the day before with a flat tire. We were just gonna have fun and just relax and get there on time.
Ready? Yeah, let's go.
Oh my God. How lucky that was.
Came in first the day before, so there's no pressure to try to prove anything. We didn't really know where we were in position. We figured other people were far ahead of us, but we decided we were just going to take it easy and chill for a bit.
We couldn't help it. We had to stop at this place. They had like road signs for 50 miles, easily 50 miles. There was a road sign everywhere.
Look at the tourists! Look at the tourists!
So we went shopping.
We stopped at this little like trading post thing. We're all hanging out with like the wooden sculptures and whatnot. The wooden Indians, we're all like hanging on them. So we looked for belt buckles and then we decided it was cowboys and Indians.
There you go.
But it was really cool. It was a blast.
It'd be really funny if one of those longhorns came charging at you too.
Got Peter to start dancing to William Hung. It was really hilarious.
As long as we are entertaining ourselves, it makes the day go by quicker.
We didn't care if we were first or last or whatever. We just wanted to get their car intact.
Yay!
We're in Oklahoma, and we're rolling along good. I didn't really want to go fast. I look up in the rear view. Police.
All right, we just got pulled over somewhere, California Street. It was at 496B.
Oh, man, I'm nervous.
No, sir, I didn't know I was going more than 80. Speaking of 70. Is it? That's at 83 when you come around the corner.
That's a sports car. You can't really even tell you're going that fast.
If we get the ticket, we get straight up screwed.
I knew that Lee had a lot at stake for the rally, and that if the cop gave him a big ticket with a big fine or possibly took him to jail, Lee was really going to be in trouble.
I have a question. I'm from Georgia. What do I do? Do I just send the money in?
Basically, my day was over from there.
I just got pulled over, and I found Jesus.
This was a huge point of change for us because it was going to change Lee's life because he may not be able to drive his car, he may not have a car, he may not be able to get insurance.
But this is stupid.
On my level, for the rally, the immediate consequence was that now he won't want to drive at all.
We get tickets for like barely speeding, and I'm just gonna say I quit rally, straight up race, and I'm not stopping.
We intended to come in at least in the first group and didn't. We're not really disappointed because we had so much fun.
What's up?
We're not gonna hang back now because you're like, well, no, we don't have to drive fast anymore. So we'll definitely try to keep in front tomorrow as well.
Done. I'm done.
We are. Yellow, okay?
I didn't care when we got to Albuquerque. Oh, it's over, man. I mean, I'm just down in the dumps. I'm so mad, so disappointed. I hate this rally. I couldn't get into it. I was just thinking about the ticket in my car. I had bigger things to worry about.
The day went well. The nightlife would be a little different, but I'm just not really in the mood, to tell you the truth.
I was kind of disappointed that I wasn't in the mood for the party, but I had bigger fish to fry. I had more things to worry about than some girls in Albuquerque.
But we headed back to the hotel and caught some sleep to get ready for hopefully a better day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? Hey. You guys are leaving already.
We're going to Las Vegas.
It was another beautiful day. Everybody's excited. It's my first time to Vegas, so it's going to be a blast. So we had to make it, no matter what. So we're going to go hardcore this day again. You know, it's a desert. How many police could there actually be out there? There's nowhere to hide, right?
What? See you in Vegas.
Yay.
How are you guys doing? Kelly was a little hungover.
Everyone's gone, huh?
So we left late, and as we were leaving, we found out that the Corvette broke down. We decided to play Good Samaritan.
We stopped and made sure that, you know, they were getting picked up and their tow truck was on the way.
So we watched the poor Corvette get pulled away in a flatbed.
Our goal every day is to get there first, but sometimes things come up.
We kept going on our way to Las Vegas, and I said, Kelly, is that car on the side of the road with us? And it turns out it was.
There is oil under the car.
There is?
We kind of hung out with them for a little while and make sure they were okay.
At this point, we'd been stopping so much and helping people out. We weren't stressed about driving fast or guessing it early.
Yeah, we're girls and yeah, we got a cool car, but at the same time, women just generally have a motherly instinct. We can't just like leave somebody behind.
I'm running with about 5 cars through New Mexico. I haven't seen any cops, so everything's been good.
I didn't really care when we got there, how we got there, if we got there, to tell you the truth. Basically, I could care less if we went 30 miles an hour.
Lee's still a little bit distraught, somber about his ticket, what's going to happen when he gets back to Georgia.
Need a smoky check on I-40 West, around mile marker 87.
Okay, approach 129, rolling your way there.
I I can't drive anymore, so I decided to man the CB. And my whole goal on the rally is to try not to get Ed a ticket.
Exit 79 westbound. We haven't seen no smoking in the median. What are you talking about?
Where is it? There's a cop right up here.
We finally hear from the truckers that there's a roadblock up ahead. Man, we were scared. So we had to pull off in a cattle field.
So we got off the road and we're in the middle of this field looking at cows, looking at us.
Let's go, boys. Hey, Ed, go, 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 go. Go, go, go.
Next thing you know, a white van comes barreling down the dirt road.
Are we leaving?
Hell yeah, we're leaving. Go. Woohoo! Hey!
Luckily, the white van doesn't follow us, so we're back on the highway. Speed limit's 75, and we're going about 60. Turns out just to be a false alarm. Maybe the trucker's trying to get the best of us, but we did see the helicopter cop, and maybe we just waited long enough that the cops left.
Jeez.
I still, was interested in getting a top finish or so, because it seemed like a stage where we could do well, but the cops were out in full force.
I decided that I was going to drive. Started cruising down the road, going around a bend, down the hill, and all of a sudden, I looked to my left in the corner of my eye, and it was a cop, and I just happened to look down at the dash. I just went, oh.
Step out, bring your driver's license, vehicle registration, insurance card.
He's like, you ever been arrested before? And I was like, yes, sir. And that's when he slapped the cuffs right on me. I almost pissed my pants, and I was just scared. After him screaming at me, he basically ended up releasing me with a ticket and a fine. When I got back in the car, I was like, nobody touch me, okay? Just leave me alone. I was still, terrified.
Okay.
Let go of me, Peter. Please, just let go.
Do you want to go stop somewhere?
No, just go. The handcuffs were so tight that I have markings on my hands now. Here, 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 there. The whole rally, I watched my speed the whole entire time, never sped, and just that 1 second. That's all it takes. Tell you one thing, never gonna speed again. That was a reality check and a half. I was crying all the way to Vegas.
We had to go really slow. I couldn't drive.
I'm still thinking about the ticket, but I'm happy it's almost over. I want to go home.
What's up? We've been limping everybody along. We had some issues.
I think tomorrow we're done. We're not cruising. We're just gonna get there as fast as possible.
This last day. School.
This is our chance to really make an impression. No holding back at all.
Vegas to LA was definitely the one that counted the most, and that's the one that we were the most determined to win.
The last day, I was excited about it. I was glad for it to be over because we're like, screw it. We just want to get there, get done with the rally. We've had a great time, but it's time for it to be over. If we got last, we didn't really care.
I can assure that we're not going to be speeding anymore, so I'm trying to stay out of trouble this time.
Yeah, RSX was going to take a break. No more beating on it like we were. Just take it easy. Just regular drive without redlining it.
I mean, we gotten this far, we have to finish.
Hopefully nothing was going to happen on the way there.
Let's go, boys.
What is going on?
The truckers said we're clear, so they say get on it.
This is when we go through Death Valley. It's like 110 degrees. There's no gas stations, so we have to be extra careful.
We didn't care. Straight up, we weren't eating. We weren't stopping for gas unless we absolutely had to.
We were driving on a highway and we passed a pack of rally cars. There were 7 of them or 8 of them. And we just kept going, and there was one little space between the first car and the second car. So I snuck in between them and kept going. We were trying to catch these guys because we didn't know who was in front of us. Kelly and and I did a 2-second, literally 2-second driver swap on the side of the road, and every turn the car off.
Don't put the emergency brake on the car.
She undid my seatbelt. I went front, she went back. We jumped in our seats and kept going.
It was a nice day rolling into LA. Didn't see any cops the whole time. Wide open roads until we get into the traffic.
We're actually 2 miles away from the exit. We fell back because of traffic.
Oh, that was awesome.
We realized we were pulling out front. Got to the hotel. We could see a hotel on top of the hill, but we couldn't figure out how to get to it.
We're here. We're here. We're up front. We're in the driveway.
So we went up the hill halfway, and then we were like, no, this is not. It came down. We went up the hill, and we didn't see any other AKA cars. So we were like, where's everyone else?
Anybody else here?
No.
I didn't even have a shirt on in the car, and I didn't even think about it until afterward. Like, we were so excited, I didn't even care.
No one's here yet. Nobody. We were so elated. We were so happy to be there. It was just fantastic.
It was awesome. It was the best thing in the world. Yeah, we were so excited.
We're up! We're up! Getting to LA first was definitely icing on the cake. It couldn't have ended better for us. We had so much fun on this trip. It was unbelievable. Ow!
They hate us!
When we finally pulled into Los Angeles, everyone's just excited.
I wasn't surprised that the girls would come in first in this stage, but I was very surprised that they hadn't encountered any police. We were just happy that we got there. Didn't really matter what place we got in. We got 4th or 5th, probably overall.
I love the experience. I think we'll always have that passion for cars. And who knows, maybe we'll rally again.
It's worth it, man. And meet people like this.
I'm gonna take you home with me.
Better late than never, that's what I always say. We're basically last again.
Yeah, you made it. We made it.
We barely made it.
My car is in bad shape, but it's drivable.
I'm just glad nobody got hurt.
Hey, we made it, Peter, we made it. Yes! We went 6 days, we're still alive. We're still all together.
Peter, come on. Ow, my eye. Yeah.
Deep down, we do have a stronger relationship between the three of us. It was a blast, but unfortunately, all good things must come to an end.
Peter and Steven are down in Maryland. We really don't see each other that much anymore, so we went our separate ways.
You know, I just wish we could all be together again and be in that happy family that we were. You know, every weekend, week out. It's just not the same.
Over the next 15 months, if I get a moving violation, illegal parking, anything, my license is gone for a year. No joke, no games, no lawyers, no nothing. So basically, I just gotta stay in the right lane and let all the hooligans pass me and get the tickets that I would occur if I was still driving like I was on the AKA rally.
Having done this race, I've definitely slowed down a bit. I've definitely gotten my speed fix, my adrenaline fix. I'm perfectly fine driving speed limit right now. I'm definitely cured. Temporarily.